Original plan was to sleep in this town. Flamen is again on its natural habitat. Paco, в обичайната обстановка, working on the bikes. After the job is done, now is the most important part. To eat some meat here and drink some beer. So we came here on this door and there was no one and it was locked and nothing. I used the ring bell a few times and nothing else than this dog. So this is the hotel that we got last night. This is not the standard hotel. This is hotel mostly for people that come here for a few hours with their lovers. So it's a very romantic room, big mirror and only one bed. I booked it through booking.com and it said 2 beds. Last night we came here and it turned out that all the rooms are like this and they don't have 2 beds. So after 30 minutes arguments with that lady on the desk, we get one mattress on the floor and this is how we slept. But the price was something like $12 to both of us. That's why we cannot complain. The room is terrible, it's dirty, it's smelly. The window goes to nowhere, to some kind of corridor. See what it is? Well, not the conditions that we would like to have, but for this price, as I said, we cannot complain. We slept well, especially after yesterday so many kilometers. So now we are ready to go out, we'll change the tires and continue our road. As I show you, the hotel was interesting, but at least it has this underground parking where we were able to park the motorcycles on safe place, and at the moment this is all the time priority number 1 for us. The condition of the room, it doesn't matter, but the motorcycles has to be safe. So let's now go out and eventually change the tires today. And after that we'll move south direction Rio. Okay, it does not rain at the moment, good. At least this is good. This is the hotel 1001 nights, whatever it means. But as I said, it's a different type of hotel, not something that all people will enjoy. So I hope it will stay dry for a couple of hours. Alright, this is the shop. You can see what is the condition of our rear tires. Gone. A lot of cracks, you can see some of the buttons are missing. Now we wait for our friend Marco to come, so eventually we're gonna deal a better price. So we're gonna have this tire, Bunker or whatever the brand is. I don't know where it's made. Look good. Look good.
Do you know this brand?
No, never seen it before. So the price for both rear will be like $120, include montage and everything. So we're gonna get it. And Paco is here to supervise everything. Paco, контролираш ли тук? Everything is under his eyes. Къде ли бяха? Now Marco came, helped us with the price. Also his brother Jamie with the GS. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. So we'll go to grab to eat something, and then if the weather is still fine, if we still have time, we can make a few loops around the town, just to enjoy the time as we can. Just need to be careful with the tires right now because they are very hard and new, and the asphalt is wet. Marco has the Tenere. This is how he came to my channel. So we're gonna have a breakfast in Ducati Center in Brasilia. So we're gonna have breakfast in this luxury Ducati store with all of these people, very friendly. They actually met us like a super VIP. Very nice. So we'll enjoy the breakfast definitely. Oh man, everything was absolutely fantastic here. We enjoyed very much the breakfast and the company of these guys. As I said, they made us like a super VIP. We spoke with the owner. Excellent. Now we're gonna make a simple loop around Brasilia, and after that we'll continue on our road. Very impressed by all of these big white boulevards that they have here in the capital. So easy to move around. Beautiful buildings. Marco said that this is like the government ministry buildings or something like that. Television tower, impressive buildings on the right, but the most impressive is the size of this boulevard. 6 lanes. A lot of space here compared to the rest of Brazil. Yeah, some kind of ministerials here, ministries. Another one government building here. Wow, and this on the left. Oh, such a nice view here. The best of everything is that you can see almost everything without even a single traffic light. You just walk around like a highways circling around the city. You're moving very fast. And all of these green spots everywhere. I like it very much. This on the right is like a huge park in the middle of the city. Bridge over big lake.
I like very much this city. Maybe not from historical point of view, but from a motorcycle point of view, just circling around and seeing everything, it's really impressive. And preparation for Christmas is on full power. I guess that later in the evening it's full with people here in this restaurant. So this is Paranoa Lake, beautiful spot. And the whole area, it's like a big park with restaurants, coffees, all of that impressive stuff. Beautiful here, beautiful. Very calm. Alright, it was very nice to see all of this. Let's now move out of the town. Marco and Jamie will escort us, and then we can continue. It is so much better when you have someone like Marco, local guy, to come and help you with directions, with spare parts, tires, or everything that you need. It all makes the journey so much easier. And thanks to so many people around the world that already did it for me, and many that will do it for future, all of this makes my trips so much interesting and easy, of course. Marco, thank you very much for everything. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Our pleasure. Indeed.
Jamie, thank you very much. Thank you.
Have a good trip.
Thank you very much. I hope to see you in Bulgaria one day.
Yes. Hopefully. Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, you're always welcome in Brazil.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank you very much.
Chile. Whenever you want a barbecue.
You never know. We might come again. You never know.
Yeah.
All right.
Again. You have a good weather. Yeah.
Let's use it.
May God
Okay.
be with you.
Bye.
Safe trip. Safe journey. And today I'll send you the
Yes, please.
map.
We're gonna check it later when we have internet.
Safe journey,
Bye.
man.
Hi. Nah.
All the best.
Wonderful people. Today we don't plan many kilometers, something like 250 maximum, and we're gonna stop because our asses still need to relax from yesterday. So nothing special road like this, nothing to film. These next to the road restaurants are so good. We just ate, me and Plamen, 5 eggs for me, 5 eggs for him, and a little bit of spaghetti and this fruit juice, everything for about $5. And they have also many different dishes here, salads, preparing the food, fish, meat, anything you like, and the price is really good, really good. Obrigado. After the lunch, even the road looks a little bit better. You know, sometimes you need to stop for a while, relax for 10-15 minutes, maybe eat, drink something, and everything change. It is still straight road, nothing really to see, but it's alright. Original plan was to sleep in this town, Paracatao, or whatever the name was. but because it's still 2:30, we decided to ride 1 more hour to the next town, eventually smaller, and spend the night over there. Alright, we have this Hotel di Tassa in this small town with parking for the motorcycles. That's alright, 150 reals, which is like $25, something like that, for both of us. Pламен is again on its natural habitat. Paco, в обичайната обстановка, working on the bikes. We have small technical problems. This leaks here a little oil, so we probably need to twist the o-ring inside to stop it. And Plamen's fork is leaking, my right fork is leaking, exactly the same. So we'll try to fix these problems right now. Also we'll check the chains and tighten it, and few more small things. Improvised sealmate. This is what is called, this piece of plastic. Eventually this will clean the dust or sand that's stuck between the dust seal and the fork and prevent a future leak. After the job is done, now is the most important part. To eat some meat here and drink some beer here. Paco, доволен?
Доволен съм от тях.
Хайде. Айде, на здраве.
Столицата на Бразилия.
Good morning. 5:15. As usual, the room is so small that when we put our luggage, and basically there is no room for anything. But this is the situation. See? And our gear usually hung like this to dry at least. In this room we haven't got air conditioning, only ceiling fan, but it was alright. We slept well and we are ready for another 500 kilometers.
Today even early, 5:30, and we realized that 5:30 is already light, maybe because we're moving more east now, but this is a good news, so we can have even more time to ride, and eventually we'll go to the place earlier and we'll have more time to relax, to wash some clothes and things like that. Today's goal is to have this 500 kilometers to our Petro, beautiful old town that we plan to spend the night. No breakfast, no nothing, we're gonna eat later on the road. Clear sky, nice weather, probably around 20 something degrees. Even highway for the moment, so all good. These checkpoints are on the highway, still doesn't work, but probably they will start working very soon, and there will be a price for motorcycles as well. For now it's free, but until when, no idea. Getting even better with double lane road with some views. We're approaching town named Tres Marias, which is mean Three Marias, and it is on the edge of a big lake or widespread river, I don't know yet, but it's a popular touristic destination with many interesting things to see. For us it is going to be only stop for refill the tanks and breakfast to refill our stomachs as well. Well, as I said, it's a popular place. It is 7:30. I think it's time to make a breakfast here, if they can make us, of course. I don't film every breakfast because we always eat the same, just eggs with bread and some drinks. But every time I'm so happy that this breakfast we eat very well, 10 eggs all together, bread and drinks, and cost us just $5. This is the perfect option when you travel. If you like eggs, if you don't like them, it's different story, but we love it, so it is perfectly fine for us. So now we'll continue. We have like 350 kilometers more to the final destination for today. We made a good progress. It is 9 o'clock, 9:20, and we already have got 250 kilometers, which is half of the mileage for today. If everything is alright, we're gonna finish like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're gonna have plenty of time to have a look around Hour of Petra or Hour of Petro, whatever the name was, to relax properly, maybe wash some clothes. On some sections the traffic is really bad. And the trucks, they don't have the necessary skills to leave a gap between, so they stay one next to another, and it becomes like, instead of overtaking just one by one, you have to overtake 3-4 at the same time. I don't know what you're able to see from here, but this Belo Horizonte is such a huge city. I didn't know that. I checked it on the map, also on the GPS. I have no idea that it's so big. I hope that from somewhere over there we're gonna have a better angle to see how big it is. Look at over there. Tall buildings at the end. Very, very big city. Exit Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, right. Volkswagen. They make Volkswagen here in Brazil. Actually, every third car or every second car is Volkswagen. Look at now how big is this city. Kilometers of buildings everywhere. I cannot even imagine what is in Sao Paulo or Rio de Janeiro. Now we go left into the traffic. Petro, right. This is completely different area. You can see these big rocks on the right. Perfect asphalt, twisty roads. A little traffic at the moment, but completely different scenario from everything that we have seen so far in Brazil. If we compare this with the jungle, ooh, big difference, like different country. You can feel the civilization here. Look at now the views from here. Really, really nice. basically all the roads around Ouro Petro are super nice, as we can see. We will enter from the other side of the town. Ouro Petro is a very beautiful historical town with a lot of interesting things to see. That's why we came here, and the hotel that we booked supposed to be very close to the center, so we can basically walk and see. The good news is that we have a hotel. Wait a second. In Brazil, everything is music. Anyway, the good news is that we have a hotel. I booked it through booking.com. So we came here on this door and there was no one, and it was locked and nothing. I used the ring bell a few times and nothing else than this dock. So I spent the next 20-30 minutes walking around. I finally found internet in a local coffee and checked the reservation, and it was a telephone number. So I asked the lady from the coffee to call this telephone number, and she did it a few times and she said wrong number. So finally, after a few more attempts, I realized that on that number they also have a WhatsApp number. So through the WhatsApp number, the lady from the coffee contacted this guy, and he said that stay in front of the door, someone will come to unlock. So the neighbor from here came, and he hasn't got any key, so he went over the bars, went inside, found some keys and opened for us, and also opened the garage door, which is next door here. So we put the motorcycles in, but let me show you what I'm talking about. It's completely dirty place, very cheap, $20, but compared to the rest of the hotels that we've been, about the same price, but there is no one here except this dog, and everything is very, very dirty. So let me show you where our room is. It is downstairs, and I have the impression that someone lives here and just left before us or something like that. Another good news is that they have a washing machine. I already turned it on to wash our clothes. And this is where we put the motorcycles, in this garage, which is again another one good news. We have a garage for the motorcycles, we have washing machine, we have hotel. This is the gate. This is the situation. But let me now show you the room. Пацан, нали не си гол, бе?